This is horrible lighting. What's going on, y'all? TheBrandonBrownson here with TBB Unscripted episode 40, I believe. 40 episodes, wow. So, not a whole lot I want to talk about in this episode. Mostly going to be questions, but something I did want to bring up real quick is that I have a new album out. I just released it, my first album as Decipher, called Simpler Times. I did a good job of explaining the whole shtick with it on my Facebook page, which, by the way, you guys should definitely go like. There's a link down there in the description. We're almost at 200 likes, which is really fucking cool. I'd like to get to 200 likes, so go like the Facebook page. Anyway, so the thing with this album is 90% of it was made shortly after Beyond the Clouds. I had a lot of this album done for a very long time, but I was waiting for that one song, or those couple of songs that really bring everything together, that really pop. And it was shortly after, like with Beyond the Clouds, I had a good 6-8 month stretch where I was just making shit, really good shit. And after that 6 to 8 month stretch, which I'd say has been for the past at least 10 months, I've been experiencing quite a dry spell with my producing. I haven't really been making anything I like, or really anything that I've finalized. I have a few concept beats here, I have a couple hooks there that sound kind of cool, but nothing that, no finished product. And I was frustrated by that for a really long time, because I felt like this album needed like one more really good song. However, after sitting down and listening through everything I've made as Decipher, I decided, you know what, this album does stand out without that extra song. This album is solid from start to finish. Which is something I can't say about any of my previous albums. With every album that I've released, there's always been one or two songs where I look at it and I go, I don't know why I put you on here. With this album, every song that I put on the album is there because it deserves it. Every song is there because it's solid. There's no filler, no bullshit. It's 100% pure EDM, and I fucking love it. And I recently released it. Only one person's downloaded it so far. I don't know if it's because I haven't done a formal announcement on my YouTube or whatever, but I thought that that was going to result in a lengthy stretch of me not working on music. But that's not the case, because, mind you, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I haven't slept. Maybe, like, 8 hours ago, I went and I revisited this old hook that I had, and I was actually able to produce the rest of the track, which will probably be in the background for the beginning of this video. So I'm really happy. Hopefully this means I'll be making more music in the future, because I miss making music, and I don't want it to be another year and a month before my next album drops. But yeah, Simpler Times is available. There's a link down there in the description to my Bandcamp. As always, it is 100% for free. You don't have to pay anything. but I do have it to where you can pay what you want, so if you have like $5 that you want to throw me, I'd appreciate that very much. The other thing that I wanted to bring up is the fact that, originally it was like me wanting to bitch about this creative slump that I'm in, because for the longest time, and I feel like I touched on this slightly in my last video, but I want to elaborate a little bit. For the longest time, I'd say for the past 3-4 months, go back even further. I felt like most of 2015 was me kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel as far as creativity goes. With my music, with my videos, with my writing, with everything. I was kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. And now in 2016, like, the barrel's empty. There is nothing left in the barrel. And that's really been frustrating for me, just because I'm a creative type. Like, this is what I do. I make things. Whether those things be videos, or music, scripts, poetry, what have you. What I do is I make shit. And I felt honestly kind of lost throughout the entirety of this year, just because I haven't been making shit, and I was prepared to go on such a longer tangent, but now after making this new song, I'm hopefully seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. I know I still have a little bit to go before the waterworks are back on and I'm firing on all cylinders again. But I feel like I have a single piston moving right now, and that's a really good feeling. But with all of that rambling aside, let's go ahead and jump into your questions. Again, I'm trying to do this one shot, one take, even though I'm probably about to have a jump cut here because I'm thirsty. So, for some reason, some people left multiple comments. So the order of these questions are probably going to be all jumbled around, and I apologize for that. But the first question comes from Anal Butt Monkeys, who asks, what food would you most like shoved in your asshole? YOLO swag for Jesus. Starting off fucking strong. I mean, there's no food I would like to have shoved in my asshole, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with corn, just because it has a shape that lends itself to being inserted into an asshole, but it has, like, the density and the weight that my asshole wouldn't just collapse it. Like, a lot of people would probably go with banana. Here's the thing about banana. Your sphincter is gonna crush around that banana, and you're gonna be scraping mushy banana out of your bunghole for a while, and that's fucking weird. No, just shove a fucking ear of corn up there. Shuck it first, because I don't need to get stabbed in the ass with the fucking corn husk. But, yeah, if you're gonna anally violate me, fucking do it with corn. SSBS Fanboy, who I'm pretty sure has more than one question, but this is just one comment, asks me to comment on, the Royal Rumble / AJ Styles debut. AJ Styles' debut was fucking awesome. Unfortunately, I had it spoiled for me. I'm not gonna drop any names, but a few people off of the roster of people who I work with posted shit about it, so I had that spoiled for me. Regardless, it was an incredible moment. I'm happy to see AJ in the WWE, especially now that Daniel Bryan has been forced retired. AJ Styles kind of represents, like, that big indie star. So it's great to have him in the WWE. As far as the Rumble itself, I mean, it was okay. like, with the exception of AJ and Sami Zayn, there weren't any surprises, which was a bummer, because, like, a huge chunk of why I like the Rumble is, like, this, like, the few surprise entrants that they have. They're always really cool. This Rumble didn't really have that, which was kind of lame as fuck, but it was alright. Like, I'd give it a C plus maybe. It didn't really wow me, but it didn't disappoint me until the end. The ending was bullshit. Mr. Squibbles has 10 questions. 1. Did you see The Force Awakens yet? Yes. It took me fucking forever, but Amanda took me to see it with our friend Anna, and it was fucking... It was good. I'm not gonna call it wonderful, or phenomenal. I think it's a little overhyped, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Question 2. If you had to pick one of Bethesda's games to live in for the rest of your life, and wacky glitches would happen like they do, which one would you choose? Probably Skyrim. Like, it's definitely not gonna be a Fallout game, just because I don't think I'd last 5 minutes in Nuclear Wasteland. But I feel like I could hunker down if a dragon showed up and keep myself safe by fucking hiding like a little bitch. Question number 3, what's your favorite part of Fallout 4 so far? Warm for spoilers. A spoiler warning, sorry about that. Spoiler warning. Probably joining the Institute. I went ahead and joined the Institute, and that whole scenario was really fucking cool. I'm gonna leave it at that, in case you haven't played the game. If you haven't played the game, what the fuck are you doing? Pick it up, it's really good. Number 4, how do you feel about the Pokemon-style Rick and Morty games? I have not played Pocket Mortys yet, but I've heard really good things about it. I think it's a fucking hilarious concept. Number 5, how do you feel about the rumored setting for the next Assassin's Creed game? I don't even know what that... Hang on. So I just looked it up. Ancient Egypt, that's fucking hype. That could be a lot of fun. I don't really think there's been any games set in Ancient Egypt, and I know that that's kind of Assassin's Creed whole shtick, that they make games that haven't really, like, they pick settings that don't really have games to them. The setting is hype as fuck. The issue is, Assassin's Creed gameplay is so fucking stagnant at this point, that even with the cool setting, I don't really know if, like, I don't know how that would further, the games mechanically. Like, with, this most recent Assassin's Creed, you're basically fucking Victorian Batman with grappling hooks and being able to steal carriages and shit like that, so it kind of helps progress it a little. I don't know what this game's gonna do to help progress the series, but it's a cool fucking idea. Number 8, did you notice that I skipped number 6? Fuck off. Number 9, did you know Gimli is now playing an elf? No, I did not. Either way, check out the Shana Chronicles on MTV. Yeah, I'll check it out. Number 10, you should do a Let's Play on Legacy of Goku series. You can skip the first one if you want. This wasn't a question. I've actually been meaning to go and Let's Play those for a very long time. Like, I've wanted to since, like, when I first launched the TheBrandonBrownson LP channel. It's something I'll get around to eventually, I'm sure. Oliver Sutcliffe has a few really good questions. 1, do you believe in the multiverse theory, or what is your opinion on it? I'm not going to say that I believe or do not believe in the multiverse theory. It's possible. Anything's possible. I'm not sure how probable it is. But for the sake of your next 2 questions, Let's just say, hypothetically, yes, I do subscribe to multiverse theory. Question 2, if so, a follow-up question, do you think that there would be a universe where fiction is now non-fiction, that is to say real? With that existing, if theoretically possible, that would mean that there is a universe for every work of fiction, and an entire line of infinite universes for every possible choice and outcome, right? Yeah, I mean, if there's a multiverse theory, if there is a multiverse, then sure, it's completely fucking possible that, there are, multiverses where fiction is non-fiction and non-fiction is fiction. There could potentially be a universe where I'm a hit novel and John J. Rambo is a hit YouTuber, for example. Did I just compare myself to a hit YouTuber? That's a bit of a stretch. Creature feature John Campbell has promised that he has left the weirdest questions this month, if not of all time. Let's test that theory. Who would you rather roll around in the hay with? JBL with a hairy, musty vagina, or Paige, but she has a 20-inch cock that ejaculates mustard? Look, I don't care what weird shit you throw at it. I'm probably gonna pick Paige 100 times out of 100. Plus, you never said I was about a bitch. LARPers are us, aka Duncan Batch. Welcome back, buddy. Has a few questions. One, do you play Magic the Gathering? I do not. I actually despise Magic the Gathering. Nothing against the game itself. I have personal reasons for not liking it. I don't judge you if you play. Okay, I judge you a little, but I'm not a fan of Magic the Gathering. Number 2, any favorite cup that you have? I used to have this really cool skull cup, but unfortunately it got fucked up in the wash one day. These days, I mostly just drink out of the 2-liter. Number 3, what plans do you have for 2016? Any new goals? Yeah, get back on the fucking bandwagon with making shit. That's like my big goal right now. Other than that, there's like the usual, get a better job, get a car, get a license, shit that I've had for a while, but shit that I should probably, like, really get around to since I'm almost fucking 24. Number 4, would you be interested as a voice for a project I have? I'll give you more details, but it involves a heraldic voice for a film series I'm making. Yeah, dude. I would be fucking game for that. Let me know. Let's see. Creature Feature John Campbell again. What is your favorite cheese? Probably mozzarella. I appreciate a good mozzarella. Do you wipe front to back, or pepper jack? Do you wipe front to back or back to front? Front to back. I wipe that way. Whichever way that is. Because I'm not trying to make my gooch smell like shit. Would you make out with a relative if it means you become ruler of the world? No. No, I would not, because it's not even the make out with a relative part that, like, has me dead set again. Not that this. Let me reword that. Because that sounded really bad. No, because making out with a relative would suck. Being the ruler of the world would suck even more, because the world is a fucked up place with a lot of problems. Oh my god, that sounded bad. What is placenta made out of? Leftover baby parts? I don't fucking know. What color are my socks? I'm gonna narrow it down to 2 possibilities. Either 1, your socks are white, or 2, you're not wearing socks and you're trying to fucking swerve me. Would you have relations with a centaur if they existed? I might let it give me a blowy, because I guess that's not bestiality, but I'm not trying to suck no horse dick. Or lick a horse vagina. What is your favorite thing to see at the museum? That's actually a really good question. I love historical exhibits. I really dig anything that has to do with history, like war costumes, Egyptian shit, anything with like any historical anything. I'm very tired, so I apologize for how shitty some of these answers are, but I like history museums the most, just because I've always been a history buff. How do you feel about group baths? I'm asking for a friend. I'm fucking for 'em. If you could drown a Pokemon, which one would it be? Bidoof. Fuck Bidoof. Fucking stupid face. Fucking stupid teeth. Fucking stupid tail. I hate Bidoof. I hate Bidoof with such a passion. Bidoof got its name based on the noise it makes when you hit it with a car. Because that is the only time it is enjoyable to be around a fucking Bidoof. Fuck Bidoof. If you can teach chimp sign language, is it okay to make love to it if it consents? I'm asking for a friend. Motherfucker, ain't that how AIDS became a thing? Didn't someone fuck a monkey and that's how AIDS became a thing? I ain't trying to get AIDS from no chimpanzee, so, I mean, if it consents, then I guess hypothetically, yeah, you fuck that chimp. But you think long and hard about the repercussions and ramifications of fucking that chimp, because you might fuck your dick up. These are some pretty fucking weird questions, John, I will give you that. Do they make saddles for bears? Define bear. That is all I will say. For $1 million, would you drink the bathwater from someone who just had a water birth? How much bathwater? If it's like a shot? God, I'm like feeling a little gaggy in the back of my throat just thinking about it. If it's like a shot, sure. If it's like a smaller glass, like a coffee mug, maybe. If it's like one of those giant German beer mugs, fuck no. I don't know if there is a price tag you could put on that, just because I don't know if I'd be able to keep it down long enough to like finish the mug before just spewing everywhere. Do these pants make me look fat? No, John, you're fucking gorgeous. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I did not realize how many fucking questions you left me. Holy shit, this is gonna be a long video. Plus, I still have SSBS Fanboy, and he always leaves me a million too. Do real men cry? Real men cry, but The Cure taught me that boys don't cry, so you have to become boys to men for you to be able to cry. How do I know if I'm real? Do this. If it hurts, then yes. Ow. Ow. What do people from England taste and smell like? Someone's gonna make a Martin Potter joke down there in the fucking comments, and it's probably gonna be Martin Potter. I assume that they smell like old money, and they taste like whatever tea they just had. Do you think Whoopi Goldberg has a hairy vagina? I mean, for the record, I never thought about Whoopi Goldberg's vagina until now, but now that you mention it, she probably seems like someone who's got a 70s bush. It would be weird seeing Whoopi Goldberg with no pubic hair. I expect there to be pubic hair from Whoopi Goldberg. Why is it okay to get animals from an animal shelter, but not homeless people from a homeless shelter? I believe the answer is Abraham Lincoln. Why is Gorilla Monsoon dead but not Michael Cole? Because fucking... I don't know, man. Life's cruel. Life is a fucking saucy sea bitch. Why did Walt Disney hate Jews? So, fun fact, Walt Disney did not hate the Jews. That was a giant smear campaign by a disgruntled employee. It has been proven time and time again that Walt Disney's alleged hatred for Jews is a total fucking hoax. So, he hated the Jews because he didn't. He did not hate the Jews. Walt Disney is a fucking precious angel. Do you agree with the movie/book Pet Sematary when they say that sometimes dead is better? I mean... this is actually a really deep question. Wow. I mean, hypothetically, I have, like, severe terminal cancer, and I am fucking miserable. In that case, I would say that dead is better, but I'm also a pessimistic son of a bitch. So I would say that sometimes dead is better, but take that with a grain of salt, because I'm a very negative person. If we're supposed to celebrate gender equality, why do we let women on lifeboats first? It's just kind of a chivalry thing. Personally, I think that that's bullshit. Like, put the kids on the boats first. And, like, I suppose it would make sense to have the kids have, like, one parent, so you make that kid decide which parent they like more, and that kid has to potentially live with the fact that they sent the other parent to die, and what the fuck happened in this question? Can men get lady boners? Sure, man, it's 2016. You do whatever you want with your boner, masculine or feminine, or neither. Just a gender-neutral boner. Would you mate a tiger and a bear to make some kind of ferocious super animal? If that's how it worked, yes. I am Babylon. I'm the king of the bear tiger. 5 people are gonna get that joke. Cheez-Its or Cheese Nips? Cheez-Its, because I have found the source of all Cheez-Its. It's a beautiful place. It's a dollar store right down the road from me. It's fucking great. 2 people are gonna get that joke. I need to quit going for obscure humor. Or at least go with obscure humor that John's gonna get. Because now I have to fucking bring him into the loop, and I'm gonna have to remember shit. And, should an instant coffee be drinkable right out of the jar if it's instant? You're abso-fucking-lutely right. We need to quit calling shit instant blank if it's not instant. You need to, well, maybe not, if the jar is just coffee, then it's pre-made coffee. If it's instant, you scoop it, and as you ladle down the scoop, it becomes coffee. That is instant coffee. This video is almost a half-hour long. Holy shit. Do you have "the" in front of Brandon Brownson so people will know it's actually you? Let's go with that, because I can't... I want to say the reason why it's "the" Brandon Brownson is because just Brandon Brownson was taken. I could be totally wrong with that. But I can't remember the exact reason it's "the" Brandon Brownson, so we are going to say yes. That is the reason why I am "the" Brandon Brownson. What if that backfires and the government comes looking? then I'm fucked. Have I said too much? A little. Are we still friends? I love you. Really? Yes. Holy shit, John, you left a lot of questions, and I love you for that. Oh man, that was great, and I still have fucking more questions. This is gonna be an hour-long episode, because SSBS Fanboy has a shit ton of questions, and there's still more questions from John. This is awesome. SSBS Fanboy's first question. Where's Wallo's house? I don't fucking know. It's Wallo, man. Probably in, like, that one Wallo world where it was just a bunch of Wallos. Wallo's house is in Wallo world. What is your opinion on Roman Reigns' WWE title run? Unremarkable. Didn't really last long enough to amount to anything. It was... Who would you like to see The Undertaker face at WrestleMania 32? This actually kind of ties into your next question. Who would you like to see Sting face at WrestleMania 32? I want to see them face each other in a double retirement match. That is the one match, like one of the dream matches that could still conceivably happen, hopefully. It's 10, 20 years too late for it to be as good as it could have been. But I'd just like to see the match. I'd like it to be in the books. Can I be on a wrestling topic video with you? Once I finally get around to making those, yes. I need to get more into wrestling videos. And that's something that I am working on. I'm not going to say anything further than that because I don't like promising things just in case they don't come to fruition. But yeah, if the situation arises, I'd love to work with you, dude. You've been a supporter of the channel for a really long time. And I think it would be cool to kind of say thank you by having you in a video. Not a question, but because you're shopping, check out Young Wicked. He dropped an album in September. Noted. If you could have your spit be any color at all, what color would you choose? Clear doesn't count, no loopholes, motherfucker. Neon green, because motherfuckers would think I'm spitting acid, and they would flip their shit. Top 5 celebrities you fuck the shit out of. God, I need to look through these before I answer. I don't even know who's relevant anymore, or who looks like what. So I'm going to answer Nicolas Cage as all 5 of mine, because I feel like that would be a funny story. Top 5 video game characters you would fuck the shit out of. GLaDOS from Portal. The Mask from Crash Bandicoot. Fucking Huey, Dewey, and Louie from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. I'm so tired. I felt like my energy just decreasing as the video goes on. I'm going to bed after I make this. Top 5 cartoon characters you fucking shit out of. Blank from NN Netty is all 5 of my answers. No, as 4 of my answers, and the last one would be Perry the Platypus. Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill Emma, Asuka, Eva Marie. Eva Marie is fucking dead. I would fuck Emma and marry Asuka. Pushberry Fire, Kevin Owens, Bo Dallas on his own, Wade Barrett on his own. I would push Kevin Owens, bury Wade Barrett, and fire Bo Dallas. Would you rathers? These are always fun. Would you rather chokeslam Eminem from the top of a grocery store building into a dumpster full of barbed wire and explosives, or powerbomb Luigi into a swimming pool full of period blood and tampons. I'm powerbombing Luigi because, one, that's not going to kill him. 2, he's a video game character, so he has extra lives just in case. And 3, I don't actually have a third reason. I'm very tired. Would you rather push grandma down an upward escalator? I'm not even reading the second one. That's fucking funny to me, and I don't know why. Would you rather slap a Big Show or punch Andre the Giant? I'm punching Andre, because the skeleton's not gonna do shit to me. Would you rather listen to ICP's worst album, or shove Pokey from the Mario games up your ass? I'm not talking about one of the short ones either. I'm listening to shitty ICP. Also, trick questions. All of ICP's albums are their worst album. But I'm only listening to one, and I'm gonna say that one is going to be Great Malenko. You might notice the totally different camera angle now. I filmed this yesterday, and yesterday my camera failed because of how long the episode was. So we're gonna finish this up today. And first we're gonna move you slightly over here. Yeah, this angle works. Listen to Iggy Azalea's music or let Mega Man shoot you multiple times with the Metal Blades. Metal Blade me, bro. I would much rather get Metal Bladed in the balls than listen to I'm So Fancy even once. Iggy Azalea is garbage. Listen to my music or let Arcanine burn you to death with a flamethrower. Dude, I'm down to listen to your music. I didn't even know you made music, dude. Fucking throw me that shit. This or that, Pepsi or Coke, depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but usually Coke. Diet or regular? Diet, or regular, what the fuck am I saying? Regular, fuck diet. Black butts or white butts? It doesn't matter what color the butt is, as long as it is a butt. I am fucking down with that. N64 or PS1, N64, GameCube or PS2, PS2, Wii or PS3, PS3, Wii U or PS4. This one's actually kind of difficult because I love both systems. I have more games for the Wii U. I'm gonna go Wii U. Super Nintendo or Genesis, Super Nintendo, Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic. This is another really hard one. I'm gonna go Nostalgia Critic because Nostalgia Critic takes up a little bit more of my time, and it reminds me slightly less that life is ultimately meaningless. It distracts me from that fact a little bit more. Pokemon Gen 5 or Gen 6. I didn't really fuck around with Gen 5. I'm currently playing through Gen 6, so I'm gonna have to go Gen 6. Chrono Trigger or Super Mario RPG. This is a hard one. This is a very hard one because I love both of those games very much, but I haven't beaten either of them, unfortunately. I'm gonna go Super Mario RPG. Insert previous answer here, so Super Mario RPG or Secrets of Mana, Super Mario RPG. Final Fantasy 7 or 8. Both had their pros, both had their cons. 8 is a little bit more nostalgic for me. Or 7 is... Man, I am all over the place. 7 is a little bit more nostalgic for me. I'm gonna go 7. Final Fantasy 7 or 10? Definitely 7. I wasn't a fan of 10. Do you like popcorn? So, kind of a fun story with this. I like popcorn, but for some reason, if I eat too much movie popcorn, I get sick. Like, my stomach hurts all fucking day. I don't know what it is. Because I eat, like, a bag of popcorn I make in my microwave, I'm fine. But for some reason, movie popcorn upsets my stomach. And it's not like an upset where, like, I'm throwing up or it's coming out the other end. It's just, my stomach hurts the rest of the day. But, yeah, I like popcorn. Do you like vagina? Yeah, I like vagina. Can you make popcorn out of a vagina? I hope not. I really hope not. something about that just seems really uncomfortable to me. Is popcorn vagina good? Or vagina popcorn good? I guess it's popcorn, no matter which way you made it. So, that is SSBS Fanboys questions. The last two are from John Campbell, the creature featured John Campbell. Is it easier to poke a hole or build a pole? I just got that that is a euphemism for straight and gay sex. I mean, which one is easier? I mean, I suppose building a pole would be easier if you're the bottom dude, because really all you have to do is exist, and the dude will do all the work. That's not the fun way to do it, but it is definitely easier to build a pole than poke a hole, if you're not being very creative. And the final question from John Campbell, the final question this month, is, how did you get so sexy? I got it from my daddy. And a little bit from Mama, too. Those flowing locks are definitely my mom's. Damn it, Joey, eating in the background. My little brother's back there in that little blanket fort. That's not just a random assortment of blankets, that is a blanket fort. But with all of that said, this took way less time than I thought it was going to. For some reason, I thought I had way more questions. Or maybe it's just the fact that I'm awake right now, so I was able to finish off strong. But one way or the other, that about does it for this month's episode of TBB Unscripted. Down there in the comments section, as always, leave me your questions. I love answering your questions, even if they make the video like 45-50 minutes long. It's still a lot of fun. Like, this month was a lot of fun to do. So leave me your questions for next month. Check out the Facebook fan group. Definitely like the fan page now. I'm so used to saying group. Definitely go like that Facebook fan page. Download my new album. Again, 100% for free. Only one person has downloaded it so far, and it makes me sad. On the Facebook page, almost 200 people have liked it, and I really think we can get to 200. So, like that fan page, download the album, check out all my other links down there, but hey, most importantly, remember to like, comment, subscribe. TheBrandonBrownson, signing out.